guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on meal planning. So basically, if you don't know what meal planning is, it's planning what you are going to eat for a set amount of time. I always love to do it because it saves me money, saves me time, and I know exactly what I'm going to have for the week, and I don't need to run to the grocery store real quick because I forgot a few things, or run to the grocery store after dinner at 5 o'clock traffic and be stuck in that. So I really enjoy it. So there's a few things you need to know before you start meal planning. One, you need to have a piece of paper. They have tons of printouts that you can do online. You can make your own. I just use a blank piece of paper, bar out for the week, a big column for the side for my grocery list. So I do my meal planning the days of the week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I just colored them so y'all could see them better. And then my grocery list over here. You also need to know, what do you already have in your kitchen? Is there produce that you need to use before it goes bad? Do you have leftover chicken or beef because maybe you didn't follow your meal plan exactly? You can always incorporate that into your next meal plan to make sure that you're using everything that you're buying. Another good thing to do is to look at your schedule. Now, do you have some days that maybe you have appointments that you need to cook something a little quicker? Or maybe you have a certain day of the week that you have more time to put into your meal planning. So those are all good things to know. People plan for either 1 week or 2 weeks. I've heard of people doing a month before, although I couldn't even fathom doing a month because produce goes bad. You have to make it all ahead and freeze it. Well, then what if you don't use it? So I do a week. I find that much longer than a week, your produce starts to go bad. So then, you know, you have to throw away your good produce, or really your bad produce, and go get new stuff. So I like to do it for a week. That's what we're going to do. So my breakfast is blue for each day of the week. And I have the same thing for breakfast because I eat it at work. This week I'm going to do Honey Nut Cheerios and a banana, which I've done all the way down. So as soon as I write what I'm going to have for a meal, I go over to my grocery list and I list everything that I would need. Not anything. I list even stuff that I would have in my pantry. For instance, Honey Nut Cheerios and bananas is all I need for my week of breakfast. But maybe I have Honey Nut Cheerios already. Well, after I'm finished with my grocery list, I'd go through and mark that out. Because I find it a little confusing to try to remember what you have, what you don't have. So I prefer to just list everything that I would need and then to go through my pantry and mark out what I don't need. So for lunch also, I eat at work. I'm going to have the same thing. I'm going to get 7 lean cuisines, different kinds. I just know that I need lean cuisine. I'm also going to buy applesauce, so I put that there as well. And then, you know, veggie. It's summertime, so all the veggies are coming in. So I am overloaded with cucumbers. So I'm going to do a cucumber and onion and vinegar mix, and that's going to be my lunch. So, and I listed it all right here. Now for dinner, that's where I really switch it up for the week. So for each meal, I'm going to write what I'm going to have, and I'm also going to list anything that I would need over here. So for dinner on Monday night, I'm going to have chicken wraps. So I know I'll need chicken, lettuce, tomato, onion, ranch, and tortillas. Okay, maybe for the next night I'll have baked chicken, and I'm going to have that with mashed potatoes and sauteed vegetables. And then so over here, I know that I'll need chicken. It's already on my list, so I'm going to mark it, meaning that I'm going to need it for 2 nights. I'm going to need some potatoes for mashed potatoes and milk and sour cream to make my potatoes. Sauteed veggies, so that's going to be zucchini, squash, and another thing of onion. Alright, maybe for the next night I'll have kielbasa, my husband's favorite meal, mac and cheese, and baked beans. So I know I'll need a thing of kielbasa, mac and cheese, and baked beans. So I'm just going to keep going. And I'll do spaghetti one night, salmon with sweet potato, hamburgers, and then maybe a leftovers night. But as I was going with each one, I would have continued to write it over here. I'm just not going to do that right now because it will take forever. But then I have what I'm going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, as well as my grocery list. So I know I'm not forgetting anything because as I'm going through each meal, I'm thinking of exactly what I need to make that meal from start to finish without going, oh my goodness, I forgot the onion. Having to put dinner on pause, go to the grocery store to get that onion and come back. It's a great way to stay on track with your diet. Save time because you're not having to run back and forth to the grocery store. Save money because you're thinking of what you already have in your pantry and making meals from that. And it's really a great thing to do. What I do is I do this, then I fold it up, I put it in my planner. When me and my husband go to the grocery store, I take it out and I get what's on the list. Now, some people are really strict about stay only what's on your list. I'll grab a few extra things, snacks, drinks, things like that. But really, this is what works for me. I hope it's what works for you. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right, y'all, remember to like and subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye.